Colorado Preservation's Saving Places Conference helps promote historic sites that are in danger of being lost. This year's conference takes place on January 29th through February 1st and offers people the chance to take tours, workshops, and educate themselves on some of the state's most vulnerable historic landmarks. And this is important work here. With more is Kim Grant, who is the Endangered Places Director. What an interesting title you've got, Kim. As we talk about this conference, we're excited. 2020 is the 23rd anniversary of the Colorado Preservation Saving Places Conference, and the Colorado's Most Endangered Places list came out. So talk about the organization and why this matters so much to you.
Well, Colorado Preservation has been around actually since 1984, but the conference and the Endangered Places program are moving into the 23rd year. So we work with people around the state of Colorado to help save endangered and threatened historic sites and resources.
And for the conference that you've got coming up, for the enthusiast who loves Colorado history, loves the idea of conservation and preservation, what can people expect once they sign up and head inside?
Well, it's the second largest preservation conference in the country, the largest statewide conference, and they can expect over 800 attendees, over 100 speakers, and numerous workshops and events and activities, sessions and so forth.
And you're in the Sheraton Downtown, so you're going to have a big space, lots of activity going on in all directions. Who are some of the specific speakers and leaders that you have coming to the conference?
Well, the keynote speaker is Dr. Martin Carcasson, who is a professor of communication at CSU, and he's going to talk about strategies to work with other communities and organizations that maybe come to this work with different values and different perspectives. Another speaker is State Senate Majority Leader Steve Fenn, Berg, who actually owns a historic property and a bar in Silver Plume, and he will be the keynote during the Endangered Places Luncheon on Thursday.
Yeah, it's going to be fascinating to hear from those experts. I know people really look forward to those keynote addresses at conferences, so they'll want to sign up and make sure to get all the info about the dates and times. Now, during the conference, you reveal Colorado's most endangered places in our state. So what kind of state are they in right now?
They're in pretty rough shape. We don't get easy projects to take on. They're your basic fixer-uppers, if you will. Some are almost in near ruin shape, and others simply need some attention and aren't that far away from being saved. So the definition of a save depends on what the condition the resource is in at the time. But most of them are in pretty dangerous or pretty threatened shape. So that's how we would get involved.
And you hold off on announcing this year's list until your actual conference, but where are some of the places that have been endangered in Colorado on past year's lists?
Well, they're all over the state, in every region of the state, in 49 counties, and we have 127 properties on the list. They can be rural sites, they can be mountain sites, they can be in urban areas, all types of resources, schools, commercial buildings, cabins, things like plumes and ditches even, and just a little bit of everything that helps tell the story of Colorado and its development.
Yeah, I think to me it seems to tell the story of why we have landmarks, why we see the sign with the important details along the side of the road that as a child I remember my dad slows down, he says, no, we have to go read about this. This matters. So I feel like that's the kind of conference where you get to learn the why behind all of this. So what sites have you saved in the past, or are you in the process of saving right now?
Well, everything from the Sullivan Gateway, which is that kind of iconic City Beautiful era entryway towards East High School off of Colfax. We've worked on the Colorado Capitol Dome. We've helped save everything from small cabins to larger commercial buildings. The Como Depot in Park County is one that was in a near ruin state that's now fully restored. The Hugo Roundhouse, for example, is a saved property, but they're still working on the interior elements. And so all different types and sizes of properties we get involved with.
All right, well, it's important work. I remember all the scaffolding around the Capitol Dome. Let's tell people how they can get involved, how they can sign up for this conference.
Go to our website, coloradopreservation.org, and you can register for the conference that way.
Okay.
That's probably the best way to do it.
All right. Well, Kim, thank you so much. You and your organization are doing great work, and we hope
you.
your conference is a big success.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right. Well, you can register now for the 2020 Saving Places Conference. It's held on January 29th through February 1st at the Sheraton Downtown Denver Hotel. Tell them that you heard about it here on KOCO and ask about deep discounts for first-time attendees. There are also discounts for property owners with properties that are located in historic districts or those listed locally or on the national or state register. So to learn more, call 303-893-4260 or visit coloradopreservation.org, and you'll head over there to learn a whole lot more.